everybody. This is Dr. Caroline. I'm the CEO and founder of VibraGenix, and I'm super excited to be joined today by Dr. Darryl Bates, MD. He is officially our medical contributor to VibraGenix, and I love that because kind of building a bridge between traditional medicine and frequency medicine. So I bring in the naturopathic side. He brings in the technical medical side. I think it's a great combination. Hey, welcome today.
Thank you. Good to see you again, too.
You have a VibraGenix home wellness system that consists of the VibraGenix, a medical grade red light panel, medical grade green light panel, and a PEMF biomat with far infrared in it. And I would love to hear your experience. The main reason is I know you've been behind this technology for over a year. You've recommended it to other physicians and to patients, and they have purchased it and been enjoying it. But for you to be able to use it every day, I am really excited to get your feedback.
Yeah, so it's actually been over 2 years now.
Oh, wow.
It's been a minute. So I'll start with myself because I've got stories for me, for my kids, and then for several of my neighbors. For myself, so I've had issues with sleep ever since I was 16.
Oh, wow.
And on and off, insomnia. When I had kids, things got worse because kids, especially when they're young, and our oldest one, he needed a lot of attention going to sleep. And then he would wake up, and so I'm a really light sleeper, and then I would just be up. So what has happened for me is I basically have 2 sleeps generally now. I'll usually be asleep for about 3 hours, sometimes 4.5. I'm awake for a little bit and then I fall back asleep. The first 2 nights using VibraGenix, I had 6 hours straight sleep. And when I woke up, I was like good to go. I stayed in bed, even though I felt completely refreshed. And then what's been happening is my sleep has continued to be very deep, very restful, but I can tell I'm in a sleep deficit. So that sometimes in the middle of the day, I find myself wanting to go back to sleep, which isn't what was happening in the past. And I've been running some of the programs. I've been running sleep. I've been running deep sleep. There's a stress relief setting. I've been running those. I've been running the chakras, specifically second chakra and the throat chakra after our conversation. After I saw from one of the tests, the neural check, that my second chakra was the lowest one. I'm just so happy about that. Like just knowing that the quality of my sleep is improving and the length of time being asleep is improving. So that's the VibraGenix. The biomat is becoming one of my favorites. So it's actually right behind me where I sit on the couch. So I just flick that on when I'm working or when I'm watching videos or playing chess. I'm just sitting there. I can feel the warmth and the heat and the PEMF. I can feel that just penetrating. So that's really good. And then the RF foot device, I've probably had 7 or 8 sessions on that. The very first time I was feeling it just up to my knees. Now I'm feeling it towards my chest and towards the back of my neck. We celebrated my youngest, her birthday last week. They stayed up all night. We were at Legoland. Then we ended up having a party the next day at their school. And so my son actually had to come back. He wasn't feeling good yesterday. So I ran the RF at a lower time and a lower setting for both of the kids, and they're out running around now. So they totally bounced back. Now, with my neighbors, I've had some of my neighbors come over that I've worked with in the past. They have musculoskeletal issues. One of them had just come from rehab for his ankle. So I put the transducers around his ankle, ran, I think it was muscle pain, joint pain. He left and he's like, I can't even feel the pain in the ankle. So I think the timing was good that he just came back from rehab. He is probably going to come over this afternoon after we finish. Then I have another neighbor who has chronic back pain. He also has issues with one of his legs. So I just wanted him to experience it because I've been telling him about it for so long. And the next day he was already asking when he could come back to try it out because his leg is feeling good. And, I want to really help him with his low back as well. So I'm in this phase of just wanting as many people as possible to try it, to experience it. Because once you experience it, even if you don't know exactly what's going on, your body does. Your body and your mind feels really good afterwards.
That's fantastic. So when you treated his back pain, did you put the transducers on his back and run back pain, inflammation acute pain?
Yeah. So we had one transducer actually in the back right pocket, and then we put the other transducer into his waistband. So it was right over sort of that iliac crest, parallel to the spine, where your facet joints are and where people tend to have these trigger points or these pain patterns. And then my other neighbor, I forgot, he's had shoulder surgery on this side. He's starting to get pain on this side. So I put the transducers in this front anterior part of the shoulder and then on top of the shoulder. So when he comes back, we'll probably continue to do that.
That's great. So for people out there that don't know what the RF foot device is, it is radio frequency heat therapy. It's actually terahertz, and it's a very unique product that was actually developed in Germany. They developed it for cancer treatment, but the whole reason with trying to heat the body is inducing a fever. And if you do that, even 3 or 4 degrees on the inside of the body, most pathogens will die. A lot of bacteria, a lot of viruses. So I find for cold and flu prevention that it works amazingly well. Like with your kids, you did it right at the beginning, it'll knock stuff right out. It's nice to catch it early and do that little fever induction. I mean, it's a very natural process. That's what the body tries to do when it's trying to get well. So I think it's a tremendous product. And I love the fact that it's moving up your body. The heat is from the inside out, because when you have energy blocks, that's when that area gets hot. And I know some people, when they get on it, the heat is right at their ankles. And a lot of them have had prior ankle injuries, but then it'll move. That trauma energy will move, and it'll move all up and through your body. So it's a great tool for just knocking stuff back. There's a lot of bacteria, a lot of viruses, a lot of fungus, a lot of things out there. And it's a nice tool that is drug-free to do cleanup.
Yeah. And as I've been using it, I started reading more about it. What I like is they mention the meridians and they mention blocks and energies. In a way, I kind of feel like it's having like a mini sauna, but I don't have to get into it because I'm being heated from the inside out. Whatever blockages I have, as these are clearing up, then I'm going to feel this heat circulating throughout my entire body rather than just in the lower limbs. So it makes sense why it's helpful for circulation, for high blood pressure, for any kind of muscle or joint pains, as well as what it was designed for as far as killing off certain cancer cells and pathogens.
It works really well in conjunction with the VibraGenix as well, because you're really getting that energy moving. So it's a great home solution to have a few pieces there to put together.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience. I hope to hear more about that, and especially with patients down the line.
Yeah, for sure.